Hi folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more TGC 2019. And we have another TGCTours World Cup of Design course for you today, and this one is called Whiterun and it is by LocoOnTheSoco. That's a good name, LocoOnTheSoco. Right, before we get started, we shall have a quick look at the bracket he's in. Matter of fact, I was just reading his little write-up here and he actually says, I am in a bracket of death and among the new designers in this thing. So I don't expect to get out of the extremely heavy-hitting Group C. So he's in Group C. Let's have a look, see who he's up against. We shall zoom in for you. And, excuse me. Yep, as you can see, Group C, pretty tough group. Sindri, Spartan 4-Knight, and Mayday 91283. Now, I've already played Spartan 4-Knight's course, which was Ravenna Hole, I think. Maydays, I don't think we've played his yet. I can't remember. I mean, there's 12, 13 courses out now, so I can't remember if we played it or not. But that is one hell of a tough bracket he is in Group C. Really, really is. Sindri, excellent designer. Spartan 4-Knight, Ravenna Hole is probably one of the top ones for me so far. And I still can't remember if Mayday's brought one out. I'm going to have to look through my courses. Right, anyway, so the fairways are normal, the greens are normal, the green speed is fast. We are going to go off the gold tee, 7,330 yards. We'll keep on pin set number 1, as I always say, because it's mainly the default pin set that everybody's going to use. And let's get started. Right, so what do we have here? Great view off this first tee. You see that waterfall way over there in the background? Yeah, very nice view off the tee actually. A lot of rocks around this section here. Nicely looking planted. Now he did say something about, as he's a new designer, the things that he kind of struggles with was his lighting. I think just off this first tee, it looks pretty cool. Looks okay. Let's put the old sky cam on and we shall have a little zoom about. Go down a little rock path here. Have a little look at the waterfall. Nice green complex there. You've got a few bridges there. Just there must be quite a bit of water. We'll zoom up and have a sort of blimp view in a minute after we have a little look at this waterfall here. That lighting's pretty nice though, the way you come through the trees there. The waterfall sort of forks off, goes two different directions, comes down here as well. Very nicely done. I do like these little sort of step ups here. You've got a little step there, step there, step there, all the way up to the top there. That's a pretty nice looking waterfall. The toilets over there? It certainly is. Yep. Okay. Right, let's have a little blimp sort of view here. Oh, wow, that is a lot of rocks. That is a lot of rocks. Not too sure about, I mean, I think a lot of designers have got to try new things and that. I mean, that looks okay there. This little rock, was that rocks or big stones or little rocks? I would say little rocks. That's pretty nice, a little sort of pathway just sort of leading down with the rocks there. You've got a little bridge that just cuts over. But yeah, around here, that's a lot of rocks. I mean, it just sort of catches your eye, all the little white sort of rocks that are everywhere. Okay, let's have a look at the clubhouse. We haven't seen the clubhouse yet. Okay, pretty small clubhouse. A little practice green just outside there. What are you doing with the bucket on the green? Get out of there. Okay, little water feature there. That's quite nice. This little sort of roundish car park there. Not bad at all. Yeah, you got quite a bit of water. Nice. Do like courses with a bit of water on them. Okay, you got another waterfall over here. Let's have a look at this one. That's nicely done as well. Two sort of sections. You've got that top section there, comes down. We've got a tree planted right in the middle there, look. Right in the middle of the waterfall. That's probably a publishing error though. A lot of designers have said before when they publish a course, things seem to pop up where they're not supposed to pop up. And again, you've got this little sort of pathway of big stones, little rocks, going all the way down, leading you onto the fairway. A really nice planting is done as well. Okay, it looks like we've got a few elevation changes as well. It's another Swiss themed course, as you can see the snow-capped mountains there in the background. There's another waterfall way over there in the distance. We'll have a quick look at that before we start. This is this one. It sort of forks off. Yeah, that's a very nice one, that is. Let's go down here and have a little look, shall we? Try and get rid of that sun a little bit. I want to take a screenshot. Another thing, when I take screenshots for the thumbnail, when you've got the sun like that really bright, when you do the title, it's hard to see the title. You have to do a pretty darkish colour. So that's why I try to get like a thumbnail with the sun sort of out of the way. But we're going to have a quick look at this one over here. Zoom right over here. Okay, nice bit of water system here as well. This is a nice looking waterfall. Sort of just curves around there. You get the rapid waters just coming down. Quite a high waterfall, that one. Okay, where else can we have a look? That's that other waterfall we've seen. Oops, crap, gone a bit too fast there. Right, where is the clubhouse? We shall get this underway. Looking nice. Like I said in a couple of other videos, every course I've played so far has been top notch. Really, really has. The designers have done a cracking job on these. Okay, let's put the HUD back on. And we shall get this underway. Okay, so this is Whiterun by LocoOnTheSoco. And hole 1, 332 yards, par 4, stroke index 12. Okay, now it starts us off with a 1 iron. Don't know whether to go down to the... Now that wind's going to hold us up pretty nice, I think. Even though it's downhill, that should hold us up onto the fairway. I hope it does. Don't go too far. Perfect. That'll do it. Right in the middle. 244 yards. Now it leaves us 88, so it's playing 89. And now do we go with a full shot or go with a pitch? I think I might just go with a pitch. Put a little bit of loft on it. The wind doesn't really hold pitches up too much. So I've just put a little bit of loft on that. Okay, we get the perfect, which is good. Get up, get up. Oh, yes. Okay, you can slow down now. Oh, that rode quite a bit on, didn't it? Okay, green speeds are 173, so very good speed. As I've said before, I rank mid-70s, between 70 and 80, 170 and 180 are perfect green speeds. Once you hit 180s and above, that's coming into this sort of US Open territory and Augusta Masters type of thing. It's so easy to lip out when you're higher than, say, 180. Okay, very thinnish looking fairway here. It's something that I'm not that keen on with fantasy courses. Is some designers really thin the fairways down to try and protect scoring a little bit. Okay, got a big turn here as well. But I think if we go with the 2-wood, we should be able to clear this little corner section here. But it looks like them trees might come into play there as well if we don't get too far out. So hopefully it takes us right over to about here somewhere. So it takes them trees out of play. I suppose we could play here. But I think we're going to try and just cut this corner a little bit with that wind. That should help us. I hope. Come on, get up. Yep. Oh, there's a bit of an upslope there. I think them trees are still going to be in play. That didn't roll far enough. Oh, I might have got away with the driver there. I didn't notice how big of a slope that was. Oh, look at that. Damn. Right. So it looks like we might have to fade there, draw this round the tree here. 234. What is it? 247. I think we're going to have to go with a 1-iron. Oh, I don't know. 4 hybrid, 1-iron. I think the 1-iron might be too much for that wind, even though we do put draw on it. That might not be enough. But if we go with this, that wind, if we get close, we probably could get away with just a little chip. Okay, that's quite a bit of distance there. Let's have a look. Oh, we're on quite a big slope as well, so. Oh, oh, I thought that was hitting the bloody tree there. And is that going to trickle off? It's not as held, so I'm probably going to get away with a little flop shot here, even though I don't like flop shots. 30, plain 31, and we've got 30 yards with a flop shot. Let's put a little bit of loft on that. Yeah, see? Hate flop shots. Never get them perfect. But that turned out okay. That's just going to leave us a little tap-in birdie putt. Nice. Birdie. Okay, hole 3, 184 yards, par 3, stroke index 4. Nice looking par 3. Again, a lot of rocks. Nice green complex as well. Right, you do not want to go over to the right here. Look at that big nasty slope right there. You want to play over to the left. Go left of the pin, 181, so it's playing around about 176, 172, 183. What did I say? 176. So I might just drop that down to 7-iron, put a little bit of down loft on it, counteract that little bit of wind. There doesn't seem to be any slope at the front of the pin there, so hopefully that should run up towards the pin. Oh, that's not too bad. Virtually pin high that. Stayed out a little bit far to the left though. Would have liked it a little bit closer. Okay, 9 feet, 2 inches up. Uh-oh. Nope, didn't hit it. You muppet. So that is going to be a par. Can't believe I didn't hit that hard enough. Not enough weight on it. Right. Okay, hole 4, 435 yards, par 4, stroke index 6. That's one of my problems at the moment though, is my putting. I'm not reading them, I'm not taking my time to read them properly, and I'm not thinking about them properly. Yet putting used to be one of my top, one of the best parts of my games. Now it's one of my worst. Okay, what have we got here? Now, as again I said, very thinnish looking fairway here. So, I mean, to me, from this section here to that section there, that's probably unplayable because of the angle you're coming in from there. I mean, even through there. Let's have a look. I mean, 2 wood. I don't even think I'll probably just I'd probably stick on the rough there. I reckon there's a little bit downhill, so I might make that, you know, the 2 wood. But to me, oh, look at that. Do I try that? I don't know. See, he's left that gap in the trees there for you to do that. You know what? I'm going to go for it. And we shall see. That little bit of wind is just going to push it to the left. But that should hold. Yeah, nice little gap in the trees there. Before I seen that gap there, I was actually thinking all that area there was unplayable, but that worked out not too bad. Okay, 101. 21 up, so it's playing around about 108. And we've got 108 there. We're on a little bit of an upslope, so let's down loft this just a tiny tad. Oh crap, I felt that. My finger actually nearly slipped off the bloody stick there. And that's going to leave us pretty toughish little putt. Okay, 14 feet, 1 inch down. Go on. No, that's going to pull to the left. Ah. Okay, so that's another part. Should have been a birdie. We're only 100 yards away from the pin now. Okay, hole 5, 458 yards, par 4, stroke index 8. Okay, there's that waterfall there, just on the left-hand side. Do like the Swiss-themed courses though, they really are nice. Okay, that wind's dropped down to 3 miles an hour. Oh, look at that. I would love to cut that corner there. I don't think that's enough wind to do it. Oh, that is so tight. Has this got any slope on it? A little bit of a slope there, so if I go with the driver, it does move over to that left hand side. That should pull it back round. I don't really want to chance that. I'm going to try and cut it as close to that as possible though. Come on, make it. You better make it. Oh, just made it. Okay, 327 yards, not too bad. Now it leaves us 130, 45 up, so that's playing around about 145. I think we should be good with the pitching wedge and that wind. That should be run about right, I reckon. That wind's just dropped down to 6. It should still be okay. Absolutely spot on. That's going to leave a nice little tap in there for the birdie. Okay, hole 6, 573 yards. Par 5, stroke index 2. Yeah, I probably would have maybe dialed back on a lot of these little rocks. I mean, I think your pathway down onto the fairway, pretty cool looking. Yeah, this is something that I really don't like either. I mean, it's not bad if it's done not many times around the course, if you know what I mean, but very thin little fairway there. Drop a bunker either side. It's something that used to be one of my pet peeves. I mean, when TGCTours first started, I was actually a course reviewer, and this was one of the biggest things that I used to pick up on. I used to think it was, I mean, Loco is a pretty new designer anyway, but I used to drop points on courses for people doing this if they did it more than 2 or 3 times on a course, because to me, I thought I was just lazy designing. Drop a bunker either side of the fairway, pinch the fairway, and make it a tough landing area instead of maybe just one bunker that side. Open up the fairway a little bit, but put a bit of slope on the fairway or something like that, or put something in the way that you have to sort of work it around. But this, as long as it's not done overly done, then I don't mind it. But that is very, very thin right there. But we're going to go for it. And with that wind, I can't really try and cut that corner because we're on a downhill. If that wind was going another direction, I probably would have tried to have just cut it right over the top of the bunker there. But let's see if we can get through this section. Oh, we hit slow, so that's going to put us over to the right. That's probably going to land right in that bunker. Okay, so it's a par 5 anyway, so we're probably going to be laying up. Let's go with a gap wedge. Let's go with a 9 iron. It's 73%, 65 to 73%. Matter of fact, probably get away with the 8 iron here. Get up, 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 up. That's okay, it's onto the fairway. Yeah, pinching the fairways and bunkers either side is just something I've never liked. As I said, if it's done sparingly, only once or twice during a round, then yeah, you can get away with it. Okay, 176, 32 up, so it's playing around about 186. 183 with the 6 iron. That should be good enough. A little bit of loft on it, shall we go? Oh, I pushed that out to the right. Damn, that's going to stay out there because that's only 6 mile an hour wind. Oh, and that was short. I put loft on it. I think it did, didn't I? Okay, so we've got a little chip here. 11 yards, 1 foot up. Oh, so close. That nearly dropped. That is a par? Yep, par. Okay, hole 766 yards, par 3, stroke index 10. That's a nice looking par 3. Got the light just coming through there, the sun. Yeah, I do like the looks of this. As you see, you've got the path here, just sort of feed you up towards the bridge, over the bridge, onto the green. Okay, 170, so it's playing 171. And let's just tiny touch of down loft that. Come on, turn, turn, turn. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So close. Okay, 6 feet, 1 inch up. And we pick up another birdie. Yeah, get some really nice aspects that he's done on this course. I like the waterfalls are done really nice. And as I said, these little rock paths are pretty cool. But I probably would have, as I said, dialed back a little bit on some of the other rocks. But yeah, not bad. Okay, where are we here? Driver, again, you've got this little tiny thin section here, and that's probably going to be where your landing area is. To me, I don't really think there's any need for these little tiny thin sections. Yeah, that should be good enough. I think it's more down to personal preference where you would rather play either a fantasy course or a real life looking sort of course. To me, I prefer the kind of real courses, if you know what I mean. I do like fantasy courses. I think, to me, Arctic Fury is one of the best designers in the game, and his courses are always pure fantasy. But when you get a nice realistic course, you don't get these really pinched fairways or little tiny landing areas and things like that. Unless, of course, you're playing something like Bethpage Black. But that course is just ridiculous. Okay, 111. So that's playing what? 112, 108. Let's put a little bit of loft on that. Come on, wind, bring that in. Bloody hell, 9 mile an hour and it's not moved it. Oh, a little bit short there. Okay, 8 feet 1 inch up. Uh-oh, way too hard. Damn. That's what I mean by I'm not taking my time on my putts now. I used to take my time quite a bit on putts. And I think that's what's screwing me up quite a bit. Okay, hole 9, 416 yards, par 4, stroke index 18. Okay, elevation, we're going downhill this time. You've got a good view of the course here. You've got a couple of bridges. Again, a lot of rocks. That little bridge here just takes you over, back up towards the clubhouse, over to the green. Wind's kind of picked up now, 10 mile an hour. Oh, look at this. We'll reach that with that wind. Oh, go on, baby. That might be a bit too far, though. Yeah, I thought so. That wind. Now, if that wind was only, I don't know, say 5 mile an hour, that would have been absolutely spot on. That's going to leave us a little chip here, 1 foot down. We'll stick with the lob wedge. I just want to get it on at the start of the green here. And let it trickle down. Don't go too far. That should be okay. We should pick up the birdie here. Yeah, I actually wanted to hit that a little bit softer than what I did there. But that's another nice birdie. That means -5 after the front 9. On to the back 9. Hole 10, 229 yards. Par 3, stroke index 9. Now we've got a bit of a downhill here. Quite a lengthy par 3. Got water on the right. Bunker on the left. 9 mile an hour. 24 down. So it's playing around about 118. 218 should I say. 201. I'm going to have to go with a 201 here. 6 hybrid. Oh, no freaking way, HB. Are you shitting me? Hit the rock. Hit the rock! Bugger. Yeah, that's another one of them dodgy swings. They seem to just turn up at the right opportune moment, don't they? 6 hybrid. Let's go again. Reload. There you go. See the difference? Oh, it really pisses me off when that happens. And you know it's not. You know for a fact it's not your fault. Oh, look at that. Oh, that would have been nice if that dropped, I tell you. Bloody hell. But that's not bad. We picked up a bogey from there. After hitting the water. 3 off the tee. Let's have a drink of my coffee there. Yeah, 3 off the tee. And putt for 4. That's not bad. Okay, hole 11. 469 yards. Par 4, stroke index 11. Now again, as you see, the sort of fairway just thins right down there and you've got a bunker either side. Now that is probably going to be where our landing area is. Now it looks like no, we'll probably get past it, but he's done it here as well. Look, bunker either side, pinch the fairway. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, I mean, there's other things you could probably do there, like work around like the trees there, move them a little bit more to the left or whatever. But I think what he's done is he's thinned down fairways either side and he's made you drop in that little area here where we are. K205 is playing 206. Let's drop that down. Oh, right in between bloody clubs again. Look at this. 183. Right. I think I'm going to have to down loft this. Just need to try and get it onto the green. Come on, get on the green. Oh, that's going to be right at the pin as well. Oh, it's not going to go on the green. It's going to hit that upslope and that's going to kill the ball. Yeah, if I went with the hybrid there, I probably would have been right over the back of the green. And if you look at that big slope, I wouldn't like to be putting from up there, coming down that. So I'd rather chip up than putt down that, I think. Okay, 17 and 2 feet up. Let's drop it down one. Oh, come on. Come back off that slope for me. I should have dropped it down 2. I usually always drop it down 2. Usually, when you're chipping on, you've got quite a long, lengthy chip. Usually, unless it's uphill or downhill, whatever it is, what I would do, I usually drop it down 2 clubs. Mike 3000 has started around on the Sidewinder. Another cracking designer, Mike. I haven't seen any new courses from him for quite a while, but if you haven't played any of his courses, give Goella Golf Club a play. Oh, still one of my favourite golf courses in the game. Beautiful. Okay, 11 feet, 1 inch down. Come on. Oh, yes, nice. And that's another par though. Okay, hole 12, 476 yards, par 4, stroke index 3. Again, very, very thin section of fairway. Can probably go up here. Where the hell's the green? Right away over there. 2-wood driver. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go up this direction. That is just a hell of a thin there. Especially all that water. on this right hand side. Right, let's go up this way. Now that wind should push it up there for us. That'll do. Nice flat area up here. Well, flattish. Looks a little bit left to right. Yep, it is. 213. 2 down. Let's go to 201. Now we should be able to come off this little slope here and feed it towards the pin. We've got that 9 mile an hour wind, so we're going to aim right about here, I reckon. Oh, hold on. We've got a bit of a slope there. So maybe about here. Let the wind try and push it to the left. Oh, I pushed it to the left as well. Look at that swing. Now, come on. Come off the slope. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, it's bloody stayed there. Oh, that needed to go another couple of feet just to get it to turn. Quite a big par 4, 476. That leaves us 30 feet, 1 foot up. Oh, that just missed. A little bit less power and that would have dropped right in the hole. We'll take the par there. Not too bad. 476. That was quite a tough hole, depending which section side you want to go up. To me, that right hand side was just a no-go, to be honest, with how thin that fairway was. Okay, hole 13, 438 yards, par 4, stroke index 7. You got big dogleg here around to the left. That wind has sort of picked up a bit again. Driver bang on, right in the middle of your landing area. Pinch fairway, bunker either side. And that wind should push it probably in between that gap for me, I hope. I did push it a little bit to the left there. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it does work. Pinching a fairway, dropping a bunker either side, it will catch a lot of people out, but to me it's very sort of unrealistic. And it's, as I said, it's just one of my pet hates. Really, really is. But like I said, once or twice around the course, it's fine. But that's maybe 3 or 4 holes now. We're only on hole 13. A little bit too much. So we'll just dial that back a bit. As I said, he's a newish designer. But again, it's down to personal preference. It might not annoy people as much as it annoys me. It does annoy me. Okay, that's not too bad from the bunker. We had to go up 3 clubs there. Okay, hole 20. I keep saying that. Every time I look at a number, I'm thinking of what hole I'm on. 20 feet, 2 inches up. Okay, 20 feet, 2 inches up. It's got quite a bit of a turn on it, this one. Oh, just missed on that left hand, on the low side. Oh, you shitting me. I tried to put a little bit more pace in that as well, take that breakout, and it didn't take the freaking breakout. It just broke as soon as it left the putt ahead. Okay, hole 14, 559 yards, par 5, stroke index 15. Okay, again, you've got the little path there with the little rocks, big stones. I do like these 4 little bunkers here on the right hand side. I like the way you sort of change the shapes up as well. You got that big waterfall there. Again, I mean, it's not too bad, this one, but again, look, pinched landing area, bunker either side. Okay, that should be okay. That wind's just going to draw it back in. I mean, there's plenty of room on that section there. That wasn't too bad. Okay, 246, 12 up. So that is playing around about 250. Let's drop it down to the 1 iron. Now, will the 1 iron make it up that little slope there at the front of the green? I hope so, because we can't go up to the 2 wood, because that's just going to put it right over the back. This is probably the only way we can do it. Oh, I thought that was very nearly a slow there. I actually I thought I'd hit slow. Oh yes, go on, get up, 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 up. And that is not bad at all. Almost pin high. That should set us up for a nice little birdie putt. Oh, shit. Done it again. Get the drive right, why don't you? Instead of hitting it with the putter. Frickin' hell. Smash that. I was looking at something. Something caught my eye when I was putting there, and I don't know what it was. I think it must be because it's early in the morning. Oh, that was for frickin' eagle as well. You shitting me. That was a birdie. Probably because it's 3:10 in the morning. Okay, hole 15, 213 yards, par 3, stroke index 13. Okay, that wind is coming in from the right hand side here. 211, 23 down, so it's playing around about what, 204? 201 with a 6 hybrid. Not enough for the 6 irons. I'm going to have to put some loft on that. Just aim that over to the right hand side. Ooh, I pushed that a little bit left as well there. That's looking not bad. That wind's bringing it in nicely. Now get up that. Go on. Up, up, up. Oh, absolutely spot on for distance. Okay, I made sure the brake didn't take that one. Put a little bit of extra oomph in that one. KO 16, 310 yards, par 4, stroke index 17. Okay, the fairway sort of splits up here. You've got that little path that just takes you up onto the next section. Driver. We should be able to reach this. Oh, I don't know. No. It's a little bit uphill there. But we're probably going to reach the front of the green there. That's, oh, look at that. I think I'm going to have to go for that. Nope. I might not even make that. I'm going to have to go with the driver here, because here, drop down to the 2 wood with that wind. I'll be lucky if I make that. So I'm going to land in this shit there. But drop all the way back here. It was a pretty short hole, but I mean, 6 iron off the tee on a par 4. Right. That's still going to leave us what, 100, 120 yards away from the hole? I'm going to go with the driver. Sod it. Should be okay. Yep, that is fine. That's going to leave me with a flop shot though, and I freaking hate flop shots. Okay, 38. That's playing around about 40. Okay. Oh, look at that. We've got a perfect on a flop shot. That's a very rare occurrence, that one. Now, if I was getting perfect quite a lot on the flop shots, I probably would have down lofted that a bit. Because I usually hit a slow flop shot and it usually flies over the pin, that's why I've ended up short here. Oh, that's too pacey again. No, it's not. But it didn't. Oh, look at my putting stroke. I pulled that all the way to the left. Oh. I need to try and remember. If I rotate this controller just a little tiny touch to the left, I can usually hit a pretty straight putting stroke. And I just keep forgetting. That's what I'm saying, I just don't take my time with my putting anymore. Okay, hole 17, 466 yards, par 4, stroke index 1. Okay, got a bit of a dog leg here, and round to the left. Fairway splits. Okay, 2-wood. Driver. Should we get past there with the driver? I reckon we can. We'll aim towards that tree, and hopefully that wind will push it to the right, and just miss the tree, I hope. And it did. Gonna hold though? Just held. Okay, 154, playing 156. And 160 with the 8 iron. Now I don't want to be short here because look right in front of that pin. Right there. Nasty little slope there. So what am I playing? 160, so it's playing 156. Yeah, that should be about right. I'd rather be long here than short. Oh, bloody hell, I just noticed that. That was one heck of a slope. That wind's just pushing it back in now. You sort of seen them fighting each other there, the wind and the slope. Started off left and then pushed into the right. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, crap. And you see, oh, I'm just not taking my time with these putts. Stroke index 1. I'll blame it on stroke index 1. We'll take the par. Okay, hole 18, 608 yards, par 5, stroke index 5. Okay, nice view off the tee here. That big, massive snow-capped mountain way in the background there. Lovely looking. Again, pinch fairways, bunker either side. Okay, the fairway kind of splits up into 1, 2, and then over to the green. 3 sections on this hole here. Nice bridges there as well. Again, look, sort of pinch fairways. Oh, that wind. That is terrible. Oh, I don't know. Try that. It's a little bit downhill. I don't think so. 587. You know what? I'm going to have to drop all the way down because, like, just the shape of this fairway here and these bunkers either side. So I'm going to drop down to the 1 iron on a par 5 off the tee. That should be okay. We're going to have to lay up with our second shot. Over to this little section here. And that's probably still going to leave us a full shot into the green. Just makes the whole play a lot longer. 119, so it's playing 118. Not too bad that distance, but a little bit of loft on that. Alright, stop ball. Oh, well, that sets up for a nice little birdie putt on the last. And we get it. Nice. So there you go, guys. That is a Whiterun, and that is by LocoOnTheSoco, and it is his entry into the World Cup of Design over at TGCTours. Very nice course. I mean, I probably would have dialed back the rocks a little bit, try and get away from pinched fairways and dropping a bunker either side. Some of your fairways were a little bit thin now, I thought, well, for me personally anyway. But it is a fantasy course, and as I said, it's a really nice course. The line I thought was absolutely fantastic. A lot of the planting was really, really well done. But as I said, I only pick up on that was sort of the pinched fairways and the bunkers either side, and some of the other sections of fairways, but just a little bit on the thin side. But all in all, really nice course. And as you said, I mean, you're quite a new designer, but these things you'll pick up as you go along. Anyway guys, if you like the content, hit that like button and I'll catch you again next time. Give this a play.